Hello there, this is Chris Park from Arcen Games. I'm the founder and lead developer. This is our latest title, The Last Federation, which comes out tomorrow, April 18th, 2014. And I'm going to show you a little bit about how to play with the first early area there. I'm going to turn off tutorials. I'll be your tutorial today. So here, since I'm playing on a little bit harder than the baseline difficulty, there's 3 enemy flagships to deal with here, and then there's this thing here, the survey platform. You can either go dock with that and end things peaceably. I can get 60 influence in exchange. You can see down there in the bottom left, you know, what it is that'll happen. I'm going to do that. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to turn the combat speed way up. And I've got over here on the left, I'm turning my shields way up as well. Because I'm not actually planning on fighting during this battle. I'm just going to try and minimize the amount of damage I take as I circle this dealie for a couple of turns, and then boom. Alright, so won that. So I got 60 influence with them, so now I'm only -40 disliked, and I didn't get any credit for destroying any enemy ships, because I didn't. Alright, so now here I am, solar map, hooray, everything's all paused. I'm going to go on and let it run for a little bit. The burlesques are going to be spacefaring in another 30 seconds, and everybody else has ways to go. And now there's a virus. Okay, yeah. Virus on the Acutians. That's good. They don't like me, and this particular virus, let's see. Yeah, so it makes them more orderly. Oh, but it makes her medical go down. So yeah, you can see the medical there, and then the orderly that goes up every month. Alright, that's fine. Let's see, the Hive Queens over here, the Thraxians, this is their compatibility with their planet is really low, which means they'll do poorly. They're on a, what kind of world is this? This is a dense turbulent gas giant, and they're not well suited for that at all. So they're not doing so hot. I can bring them terraforming specs. There's a quest for that. Or I can, the Peltian military, I can smuggle them spacefaring tech, and those guys, Peltians, are generally really weak. Ooh, but look at that. Their planetary compatibility is the highest of anybody in this game. They're on, let's see what it is. Fly over here. These guys are on an equatorial ring planet, and the Peltians are really well suited to that. Yeah, okay. If I help those guys out, they'll be... Normally, I mean, these guys are like complete pushovers in a fight. They're great at bombing from orbit, though. And in this particular case, I think that they'll make a good ally. So we can only do one of these 2 quests. So we have to choose whether we want to help the Hive Queen or if we want to help the Peltians. And whichever one we don't help gets a little annoyed at us. So what we have to do here with the Peltians is make sure we crash at least one of the probably Acutian flagships into their planet, and they'll derive spacefaring tech out of that. So, alright. There's 2 flagships here. I'm going to try and kill them both, because I want the cash. Okay. Let's get stats a little better here. Upping power to my guns, and still playing at a really fast combat speed. I'll slow that down a little so you can see it better. I'll slow it all the way down to normal so you can see it better. You can adjust the slider how you want, but I can hover over these guys and see, okay, like, so the claymores, the weapon that's going to do the best against them is, alright, so it is shortwave virus, and so captured some guys. Claymore, I can use the energy blaster. Right now I'm using the minigun, which is way less effective. These are the weapons I can switch between down here. Right now I'm just in auto fire, which is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and pull myself out some wolf predators. Need to update the description on those guys. That's out of date. Alright. And I majorly outclass these guys at the moment, so nothing too dangerous here unless I do something stupid. Since I know how to play, if you die in a situation like this, it's not calling you stupid. Alright, now this guy's shields are down, so he's weak to something else primarily now, which is the gravity lance. I could use a nuke on him, but that doesn't go over well when you do that in orbit because it poisons the atmosphere, and doing something like that with the race that I want to like me is not the best idea. So now you can see my shields are all the way down, and I'm starting to lose some hull health here, but it's okay. I get repaired after each battle. I'm honestly being kind of careless here because this is a pretty straightforward battle. But here we go, and we win. I also had my shields cranked down slightly in power in exchange for a little more weaponry.
Peltians are now spacefaring. They are soft and weak. However, they have a penchant for blowing things up from orbit. They may be easy allies to win over.
Alright, so now we're paused here again. So, hooray, the Peltians like us. I'm going to unpause, see if there's any new quests or anything. Nah. Okay, let's see what the computer says we should be doing. Oh, yeah. I'm playing... I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. I'm playing starting a bunch of years into the game. You know how in SimCity you can start like either in like the year 1900 or the year 2000 or whatever. It's kind of like that here, and I started way in because that was just the settings that I had left it on. And so there's a bunch of high-level tech that's already unlocked, which makes it a little more complicated. Normally there wouldn't be all this stuff to be upgrading, but so Peltians and the Burlesques are the top powers, and Acutians are a suggested ally here. Okay, and the Burlesques are already spacefaring, so alright, let's do something nice for our new friends, the Peltians. See if there's any text that we could research here. Anything that we want, anyway. No, nothing right at the moment. Alright, let's do something not nice. Yeah, let's see what we can do against the Burlesques here. We don't have enough money to buy an informant or anything. I recruit one. Let's just go and attack some of their armadas and earn some cash. So there's 6 flagships here. There's a commercial orbital shipyard which we can destroy. And that'll worsen their economy and their something. What was it? Economic only. Okay, yeah. And then we can kill some ground soldiers. That's always good. Orbital barracks there. Nulg. Oh yeah, their soldier effectiveness goes down for a while. Yeah, so there's a bunch of civilians, you know, they're gonna like us less and less and less for all that. Hey, and may as well use a nuke or two. Why not? Sure. All right. Use my handy dandy. Okay, there's some wall turrets here coming up. Let's see, I'm gonna get some wolf predators out here. And can call in some mercenaries that'll hate everybody. Yeah. And then, alright, so I got some good stuff here. Alright, let's... Alright. So I'm going to fire at this point here. And I'm going to drive that way and shoot this way. I'm now directly aiming the gun instead of letting it auto-fire. Okay, this is not smart of me. Alright. I'm in trouble. So, what I'm going to do is we will divert power to the shields, for one. We will capture some of those enemy ships, for two. I think I'm going to give up my ambitions of killing that thing. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So I'm going to go back to auto fire because it's able to lead the enemies better. Oh, man. I'm playing stupid. U.S. Navy regrets to inform you that your sons are dead because they were stupid. How's that line go? Yeah. Okay. Getting rid of some of these flagships, get rid of some of their capability of producing more of the squadrons here. It can hover over them actually and see how many there are left in there. So there are 4 squadrons that this Velociter flagship has yet to deploy. So, you know, if I kill him now, then that's boom, yeah, 4 squadrons down that won't be coming. This guy also has 4 at the moment. I suspect he will have 3 in a minute because he's going to let some guys out. Alright. Oh boy. Okay. And that clears all the shots right there. I didn't really need that ability right there, but I did need to not get shot to pieces. So... okay, there goes another enemy ship. Alright, and I got a stunner here now. New ability swapped in after 30 turns at random out of the side abilities that I had, which is a pretty neat feature. Because you have more abilities than you can use in one battle, and so if you are playing in a long battle, then you can use more than just what you start out with, which is nice. I'm rescuing some pilots there. Oh, Shot clearing again. Pretty limited ammo in this. Okay, so there's that ship over there, and he's got a bunch of turrets around him, and I got a bunch of mess around me. I'm just here for the sake of, you know, earning some credits and stuff. This isn't like an official mission, and I mean, it's like all this glowing molten parts of my flagship here. If your flagship dies, that's it. You're done. The game is over. I mean, you can reload from a save, and it auto-saves before each mission, unless you're playing on Ironman mode, in which case you cannot reload from a save. But in this particular case, you know, sometimes withdrawing is, you know, not a bad idea. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm cranking up my engines here, and I'm switching to my anti-small guy gun, so my minigun, and you can see how much longer my movement line is now. It takes me a couple of turns to get up to full speed with that, and then zoom. Okay, inconclusive results. Yeah, well, I didn't kill the last guy, but so I lost a whole mess of influence with the burlesque, but I got a whole bunch of credit with them, which is pretty nice. Not credit with them, but credit from messing with them. So now I can actually afford some stuff. I have 7,124 credit. I could, for instance, afford an informant over here now. Why don't I do that? Alright, now we've got an informant. Now there's a whole bunch of new stuff we can do. Okay, so they don't have any tech I can raid for. That's a shame. Should have checked on that before I looked here. Not a whole lot of good stuff. Okay, well, maybe I'll make a new friend. Let's see. What's the computer think? Skylaxians look like a good ally. Alright. Hey guys, I'm gonna bring you some spacefaring tech. Okay. So, my shields, ammo, all that, it's all back to normal. I do not want to get in range of these spy drones, or I gonna pay for that. So they start letting off a bunch of ships, to clarify. I think I'm gonna try and sneak up the middle here. Set a waypoint. Okay. And I'm gonna fire at selected ships. Take, let's see, things that are gonna threaten me. All I have to do is reach that drop zone. Oh, that's why. My guns are all the way powered down practically, so I'm pretty ineffective against these. That's okay. Oh, crud. Yeah. I just lost the game. Alright, well, I'm showing you a you know, really great tutorial here. Alrighty, let's give that another go. Hey guys, do you want some spacefaring tech? I totally can make it to you. Alright. I'm not a fan of Ironman mode. I get why some players like that sort of thing, but I'm gonna balance this out a little better. I could use some good weapons. yeah, like I said, I get why some players are into that, but it's not for me. Wrong weapon. Okay. Divert power to the shields. And now I've alerted that guy. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna give him something else to shoot at. Let's bring out some predators here. Oh my lord. Emergency shield repairs, sacrifice some health for that. Shortwave virus. Oh, I'm gonna make it. Oh, I made it. Ah, boy. You know, I wasn't really playing that terribly well. I mean,
Acutians are now spacefaring. They are an advanced species and disapprove of your race's past actions. However, they may just be the key to forming a federation, as their powers of persuasion over the other races are non-trivial.
alright.
Hey, visitors!
Ah.
Guns. And yeah, we can retreat. Lovely.
Great. So we're trapped for 49 turns here. We've been attacked by Acutian assassins here. Oh, man. Okay, and it would be in orbit around the Skylaxians, so I can't use my nukes without pissing off the Skylaxians. Alright, I need to actually balance out my... Oh boy. Let's see. Minigun against those guys. I think... Oh man. Divert power to the shields. And power down them guns. Give me some... Keep power on the shields. But, let's... Give me some speed, Scotty. Alright. I am going to play super defensively here, and we are going to run like bunny rabbits. As Grover would say in the monster at the end of the book. You can tell I have a toddler. Let's see. I'm gonna go on and speed up the combat here too. Zoom. Since all I'm doing is kiting anyway. Doing a pretty good job of it though. Oh. While I'm at it, I'm, you know, earning some credit, so. So I'm not just wasting my time, I'm trying to pick up some credit here while I'm escaping. Okay. Some of those guys are mine now. Shortwave virus on them. Alright, we can withdraw now. So I gotta go 5 turns without taking damage. You can see the countdown timer there. Dang, I took damage. So I put 1 turn back. Alright, that was a good turn. That was a bad turn. Alright. Uh-oh. Yeah. The enemies lead you with their shots too, but fortunately I was able to change directions there. Okay, attacked by assassins. And got out of that. I should note, normally getting attacked by assassins does not happen until way later in the game, but I mentioned how I'm playing like, I think I started 50 years into the game. Are you kidding me? Assassins.
Down. There was no retreating from this battle.
Ah, jeez. I just did retreat to the black market, and now it's already assassins time again. Okay. We're in space in the middle of nowhere, not around a planet now, though. So I'm free to use whatever the heck I feel like, and I feel like it's nuking time. Alright, I'm gonna slow the combat back down here. And yeah, I'll just fly through that bunch of bullets. That seems like a good plan. Lord. All the enemy ships are all like way advanced too. This is like the worst possible example I could show you, I think. Alright, nuke time, blam, happiness. Oh my lord. Yeah. Now I've managed to die twice. That's great.
God, they've got us pinned. We'll have to fight our way out. There's no way to retreat.
Yeah, so, okay. Can I do this better? Well, let's call in some mercenaries. How about somebody that hates everybody? Yeah, so now we have Acutians in here. These guys hate me. They hate the Burlus. Burlus hate me and the Acutians as well. Let's bring out some of them here. My own guys again. Pirate interceptors are after me. Alright. I'm gonna find a nice little corner. And yeah, just balance power for now. I'm gonna hide over here and see what the mercenaries I called in are up to. Jeez. Alright, divert power to the shields then. Fine. These guys are so much faster than me. My maneuverability goes up when I divert power to the engines as well, which is why I'm able to turn so much better. Oh man, I can dodge. Oh yeah, at least dodged one of those. Oh man, that was bad. I hit like 3. Here's my guys. Hey guys, help. Their lancers. The thing that's most effective against them is the minigun, but I'm, of course, have it powered down to practically nothing because I'm running like crazy. Oh, and it looks like our dear old bounty hunters have killed all of the mercenaries that I called. Lovely. So the Burlust bounty hunters were happy to take out the mercenary guys. Cloaking device. So I can become cloaked. hang on to that. Speed this up a little. Actually, I'm gonna fly into these. Bad course correction. Alright, withdraw. Flying here into the ice belt so I get some cover behind these pieces of ice. Boom. Alright. Another 5 solar months gone. And the, yeah, the burlesques are mad because I called in mercenaries. Mercenary scum! Burlesque assassins lost 6 squadrons, no flotillas, and no armadas. Yeah, go figure. And I got 24 credit because I barely did anything. And then I got 247 credit from, in general, surviving the fight, I think. And some bribe items. Alright. This is what happened while I was away. Alright. Negotiate with mercenaries. So I've got some prisoners here. Wonder how many I have. I'm not really going to sell them as slaves. Okay. Let's hire some scientists. Let's hire a lot of them. Alright, now. Let's see here. Acutians. Oh, great. The Acutians and the burlesques are the most powerful now. Yeah, lovely. Alright, so I'm gonna... Let's help each other, Acutians. Let's do some technology research together. Everything's still too far off. I need to get some more credit. Boy, this is difficult playing this far in on this difficulty. Alright. Let's check out the racial power grid here. So burlesque do not have a lot in the way of armadas. You know, I should look and see what my other options here are. Stunner, anti-swarm lasers, like that. Let's do anti-swarm lasers. Instead of the mercenary hotline, let's do... Yeah, we'll do the sharpshooter one. We'll do cloaking device. Okay. Now I'm a lot more outfitted for this. So, alright. I think it's time to earn some credit, and we'll help the Acutians in some way. Let's help beef up their military, and we'll do that for 20 months, let's say. So now we're on a dispatch mission. So what this lets us do is this lets us kind of fast forward into the future. There we go. Okay. So that was 6 minutes worth of time. Got 1,800 credit and a lot of influence with the Acutians. And armada graphs here. Wish they were more powerful. So, 1,000 Their environment's bad, but not horrible, so I'm not going to help that. Armada construction gets me just so much money. Let's do that. And we'll... boom, 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 boom. Months counting down here. Alright. 1,700 some odd credit there. And... my influence for the Skylaxians is at 152, which is just awesome. It's terrible with the Acutians and the Burles. Let's see if there's anything I can do with them to make them like me better. Don't really want to help them build more of an armada. They've got plenty of that as it goes. These guys are... oh, they're the second power now. Good. My work with the Skylaxians really paid off. They're now the most powerful. Alright, so what can I do here to help these guys without helping them too much? Let's see. Their medical is just abhorrent. Well, okay, I'll help them with that, because I can help with the medical and they'll still be just way terrible. Medical assistance, I will, yeah. Alright. Okay, so I gained 20 influence with them, now I'm only detested. Let's do it again. Alright. Boy, the Burles hate me more and more. Alright, how's the power going now? Okay, good. Yay, Skylaxians. Alright. Well, let's see how everybody feels about everybody else. Alright. The Acutians and the Burles don't like each other. Alright, that's good. They don't like me. Skylaxians, pretty neutral to everybody except they like the Peltians. And the Burles? Do you like the Burles, really? Skylaxians are the honorable guys, and the Burles are like kind of certain Star Trek race, which is very warlike. Okay, well, let's spend some time. Let's go to the Skylaxians. And let's make them like the Acutians less, so maybe they'll go to war. Meanwhile, my influence with the Skylaxian falls, but they're still going to idolize me, so that's plenty fine. So, okay. Just make sure relative power is still okay. Yeah. Looking good there. Let's do it again. Okay. Now let's talk to the Skylaxian Senate here. They really like us anyway, so... Alright. Go attack the Acutians! So... unwilling or unable to attack that type of launch that type of attack, they must like the guys too much still. So I've been persuading them that those guys stink, but at the same time, they've been admiring the well-being of the... Lovely. Alright, well, how about the burlesks? Okay, let's do that. First ploy didn't work, let's try something else. So, let's damage their relationship with the burlesks. Because they're not admiring the well-being of the burlesks. So, we can do this, and most likely, it will stick. Okay. Gosh. These Skylaxians, they're just so happy with everybody that they I can't get them to go to war very easily. Alright. Well, let's see. The Hive Queen wants terraforming specs again. The Borine wants spacefaring tech. Let's look at the racial power grid here. So the Borines, they only have a population of 15 million versus like 1.8 billion that the Skylaxians have. The Peltians have 4.1 billion. Maybe I'll just ignore those quests for right now and focus on the Peltians. They're certainly getting up there in power, and there's some folks that they already don't get along with, like the Acutians, who they're already at war with. So, racial power grid. These guys have 28 armadas to the the Burlesque 5, rather. Alright, let's help them with armada construction. And we'll do it. Yeah. Get a bunch of credits from that. And the Peltians, of course, love us even more. Hooray. They were starting to seem a little distant there. Oh man, what just happened? Okay. I don't like that. Peltians just fell off the map here all of a sudden. The Acutians got in on it. Okay. Well, the Burlesques and the Andors are already at war with the Acutians. Andors aren't spacefaring yet. This is tricky. I should also note I'm playing on the hard strategic difficulty. So, you know, I pulled out all the stops to make myself look stupid. Normally a lot of this stuff wouldn't develop quite as fast. Let's try the armada construction. Now, since I'm in a dispatched mission, I can make it go faster for a while if I want to, and then back it off some. Alright, there's ground fighting here. They're being... This is not helpful. Alright, cancel that. there's 2 Acutian armadas with an effective power of 283 who are sitting here bombing the heck out of the Peltian homeworld, and they are suppressing them, making it so they're not able to build ships very well. Okay, so I can help hold off this attack. Now I get directly involved again. So the Peltians have some emergency reserve squadrons that they will probably send from the surface of the planet. You'll also notice all of these defenses of theirs I get to use as well. But there are 5 enemy flagships, and beyond the defenses here and a few squadrons from the planet's surface, the Peltians have no armadas. There's no defense armadas. They have nothing to help me with. So whatever I'm going to accomplish here, I have to kind of do it on my own. I will go ahead and use a nuke, even though it's around the Peltian planet, because they already love me, and I'm sorry for poisoning their atmosphere, but I think bombs are worse than a little bit of radiation. A little radiation never hurt anybody. Alright, and just as in these other battles, I'm just doing stellar. Not yet. Okay. Alright. Ah, man, he's still got shields up. I missed that. Oh my. I like the anti-swarm lasers. I'm going to turn back down the speed because you couldn't even see the lasers. It was so fast. Probably are like, what's he doing? Okay, good. Yes! Alright, 2 flagships remaining. I'll go pick up some of these pilots while I'm at it. I can either give them back for goodwill, ransom them back, sell them as slaves. You can be good or not so good. These shots right here I don't have to dodge. See how they're darkening out? Those are allied shots. They're not even allied shots, they're shots from my own ships. So, I've got Stunner now. New ability popped in from my back catalog, so to speak. Dang it, guys! Alright. 2, 3. I should have adjusted course. That guy had corrected for my course, and of course... Alright. Okay. Alright. You know, if I was a little smarter, I would have, well, it's already gone. I would have used the turrets more to my advantage, because they're essentially my turrets. But nope, I decided to just, you know, skirt out in the middle of nowhere and let these guys kill me. Alright, but that's okay. Ha, yeah, I got him. Alright, so let's see what happened. Bunch of stuff. Nuclear weapons in orbit. They still like me a lot though, and I gained a bunch more influence with them for helping them out. I got local voting proxies, which I can use with their local commune. The Burles like me better because I was attacking the Acutians. Of course, the Acutians like me worse. The Andors like me a little bit better because they're not so fond of the Burles either. I got 13 pilots from escape pods. And... okay, there we go. So the Peltians lost 7 of their reserve squadrons. The Acutians lost 2 whole armadas consisting of 5 flotillas and 13 squadrons. Yeah. Alright. So all that stuff plays right back into the solar map. So when I look on the racial power grid here, there's 2 less squadrons and their flotillas are down as well. So their space power dropped a bunch. Now there's nobody here threatening the Peltians, so let's help them get back on their feet. Let's hope this works. Let's assist with armada construction. And here come Acutians, naturally. Great. Now there's ground combat again. Alright. Cancel dispatch. I got some credit. Acutians still have no... they just didn't have time before the stupid... Alright. I'll save you! Alright. Alright, I gotta use this. I'm gonna take out 2 in one go. Please, 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 yes! Alright. Now, actually, now that, now this. So I have snipers and I have... and I give my guys a little room to breathe. There's plenty of room. And... oh, look at that! Predator from the Peltians. Thanks, guys. Okay. Ooh. Alright. It's always nice when a flagship comes by already with its shields down, thanks to your allies. Get him, before he deploys something else. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I am on the brink of death. Okay. Gotta think about this. 3 flagships remaining. They're all right here. Now I want to deploy stuff. Can I do this? Got a lot of turrets and stuff up here. There's a Mega Lance. If I could lure them near this chemical storage tank, I could blow that up. They might do it for me, actually. If my shields get low, I'm gonna cut and run. For now, I'm gonna stay. Use these wall turrets to my advantage, too. So far, so good. Okay, don't get that close, Chris. Okay, alright. There's that Mega Lance, there it is. Rapidly losing turrets. Yikes. Now, of course, I don't want to be near that chemical storage thing if it blows up. So I'm going to be really careful with what I do here. Alright, so these missiles are friendly missiles. Oh, frickin' heck. should have cut and run. I totally should have had that battle. It was my own stupid fault. And I really pushed my luck there with the end of it. Just as I was getting going. I could have pulled that out. You know, I was playing on hard mode. Not the hardest combat mode. There's actually 2 levels harder above that. But that was a harder level than normal. I was playing 50 years in, and I was playing with the hardest strategic difficulty, which meant that the solar map situation was really deteriorating rapidly. So that's why I was getting the runaround so much. But I guess I will upload this video anyway, because it's pretty useful to see what happens in a bad situation. You know, what do you do? If there's stuff where it's just like a perfect situation, then, you know, there's nothing really particularly special to do. You know, you go in and, you know, you help your allies, and then you go beat up the bad guys, and everything's happy and so forth, and, you know, yay. But then when stuff starts going sideways, which it will at some point, then it's like, okay, now what do I do? Let's step back, you know, which of these bad options do I choose? And I managed to die for you here, what, 3-4 times? So awesome. Yeah, I'll have to upload another video of me playing on a more reasonable difficulty, but this one's pretty cool. So anyway, if you watched all this, thanks for doing so, and I hope you enjoyed. Take care.